Welcome back to the X-Centric Collector channel. I'm Talent the X-Centric Collector, and today we're going to be covering Lilandra Neramani, the Empress of the Shi'ar Empire. Let's get into it.
Cerebro online.
Cerebro, pull up file, Lilandra 2-pack 2024.
Accessing file. Lilandra Neramani 50th Anniversary 2-pack 2024. Retail price $49.99. Aftermarket price high $49.99. Low $29.95. Accessories: alternate hands, staff.
This Lilandra is the first proper Lilandra figure in Marvel Legends form. We did, however, get an alternate head of Lilandra that came with the Walgreens exclusive Mystique, and a lot of folks, including myself, made kit bash figures with that head and a silver female body. I've seen people use the silver sable body. I used the Jocasta body myself, and although it was a nice kit bash and served its purpose as a stand-in, having a proper Lilandra is awesome. She came in the Wolverine 50th Anniversary 2-pack, and this 2-pack might have made more sense if they used Warlord Xavier as a pack-in with her, but it was Wolverine's 50th anniversary, and I don't think we would have ever gotten a Brood Wolverine if it hadn't been for this 2-pack, so I'm okay with it. The packaging for this 2-pack is really nice. Coming off a brief stint of Hasbro going plastic-free in their packaging, which turned out to be a real nightmare for collectors. But luckily that didn't last long, and we're back to windows on the packages. For accessories, she came with alternate hands and her traditional Shi'ar staff. Let's take a look at this figure out of the package.
Here we are, the Empress of the Shi'ar Empire, Lilandra Neramani. This was another one of those Wolverine 2-packs where it's like, oh geez, I gotta get another Wolverine just to get a figure I want. And I was even conflicted because I had made a custom Lilandra out of the head that came with the Mystique, the Walgreens exclusive Mystique, and the body from why can't I remember her name? She was the wife of Ultron. But yeah, it was a perfect body, and made the cape with a little gem, you know. But you could see in the modern one that yeah, that gem thing looks better in my opinion. You know, it's manufactured. What do you expect? And the cape, this one's cloth, just cloth cut out, nothing fancy. And then we had 3D printed her staff, which they gave her a staff with the new figure. And my print was a little sloppy, but to be honest with you, I kind of like mine better. I don't know. I have to think about it. They're very similar. The one she came with is a little shorter. Yeah. Either way, they did a good job. They did an excellent job. This figure overall, all around, I mean, you can't get any better than this. Pinless, double jointed, elbows and knees, ankle rocker and pivot. Her ab crunch is okay. The head movement, you know, kind of limited because of the helmet and the cape, but she can get a little bit up, more down. The wrists have a tough time doing that wrist curl because of the cuffs, but like most figures like this, you just pull the hand out of the socket a little and then you can get more movement on there if you need to. But it's pretty basic articulation, no waist cut, no boot swivel, but she does have the thigh swivel. And it's a pretty figure to look at. The paint job's fantastic. A little bit of a wash in the cape, not quite as much as we saw on the Psylocke Lady Mandarin figure. Had quite a bit of wash in the folds of her cape. This one, not as much. She's pretty basic, but we needed a Lilandra, and for the people who didn't have the Mystique or the Lilandra head that came with Mystique, you know, it'd be hard to customize. It was easy to get a body, and I know other people have used other bodies for their Lilandras, but I can finally retire my custom kit bash. Maybe I'll sell it. She is definitely going in my cosmic display to go along with the Warlord Xavier. They will match nicely with their blue capes. It's an absolutely gorgeous looking figure. I'm pleased. Pleased enough. Not my favorite figure of the year, but glad to have her in my collection. Did you guys get Lilandra? Did you get this 2-pack? Were you frustrated at another Wolverine? Well, I gotta tell you, out of all the Wolverine 2-packs, the Wolverine in this one is probably my favorite, and we will get into that. But for now, let's learn a little more about Lilandra Neramani.
Lilandra Neramani, first appearance, The X-Men number 97, 1976. Created by Chris Claremont, writer, Dave Cockrum, artist.
Lilandra first appeared in X-Men number 97 in 1976. In that issue, Professor X is plagued by nightmares of a galactic war in which an alien being seems to be attempting to make telepathic contact with him. As it turns out, this alien being was the telepathic Lilandra Neramani, heir to the throne of the Shi'ar Empire. She is the youngest of 3 siblings, Khaleesi, her older sister, also known as Deathbird, and Deken, her older brother, who at the time ascended to the position of Magister, or ruler of the Shi'ar Empire. Deken became mad with power and pursued the M'Kraan crystal, which he viewed as the ultimate weapon and believed he could control not just the galaxy, but the universe with its power. Desperate to stop her mad siblings, she used her vast psychic powers to search the universe for someone or something that could help her stop them. She had seen mental images of Xavier using his power to unite the collective will of Earth and create enough psychic force to drive off the invading alien Xenox. Knowing about Earth and its large number of super beings, Lilandra traveled to Earth to seek Xavier and the X-Men's help. While trying to persuade Xavier to help her, she fell in love with him, eventually making him her king. However, it was short-lived, as Xavier needed to return to Earth because of the danger that Phoenix presented. But that's a story for another time. Let's check out Lilandra's powers and abilities.
Powers and abilities. Superhuman strength, superhuman stamina, telepathy, leadership and political aptitude, markswoman, expert hand-to-hand combatant, aviation expert.
As stated, she was born of the Shi'ar race, which is an avian race. They are actually hatched from eggs, and instead of hair, they have feathers. She possesses superhuman strength. As a Shi'ar, she is significantly stronger than normal humans in Earth's gravity. She can lift up to a ton. She has superhuman stamina, also because of her Shi'ar lineage. Her stamina is 20 times greater than that of a normal human. Unlike the rest of her race, she also has a telepathic ability. I don't think it's been defined as to whether she's a form of mutant within her race, or if occasionally there's born a Shi'ar with such abilities. If you know, let me know in the comments. Which is it? Or is it something completely different? Let me know. Beyond those powers, she is an adept leader and politician because she was raised to one day rule. She's an expert markswoman and hand-to-hand combatant, as well as an aviation expert, capable of flying any number of ships and crafts. Let's check her out on the grid. Cerebro, please pull up the power grid.
Accessing power grid. Analyzing subject.
You can check these grids out on marvel.fandom.com or on the backs of various Marvel trading cards. First category, as always, is strength. She's at a 4. World record bench press strength. While she is seemingly superhuman on Earth, most other Shi'ar are just as strong as her on her home planet. Regardless, she is one strong bird lady. Next we have intelligence. She's at a 3. She is above average intelligence, just below gifted. I'm sure this is due to the fact that she was raised with the very best educators, teaching her on her homeworld. On to speed, she's at a 2, normal human speed. Nothing about her genetics makes her any faster than any normal human being, or any other Shi'ar for that matter. Next up is fighting ability, another 4, world heavyweight champ. Again, her upbringing is reflected in a lot of her abilities. Learning how to fight is par for the course when becoming the Magistrix of an empire. She is a master of multiple forms of combat, learned from many worlds that belong to the Shi'ar Empire. Moving on to durability, she's at a 2, normal human durability. Nothing about the avian race makes them any more durable than normal humans, which is why she wears her Shi'ar battle armor. Similar to the Warlord armor she gave to Xavier, it offers physical enhancements and greater durability. Next category, agility. She's at a 3, athlete level. She is agile enough to easily compete in our Earth Olympics and come out with the gold. Whether this is due to training or if it just comes naturally to her race, I'm not sure, but she is a very agile empress. And our final category, energy blast. She's at a 1. She has no energy projection. The only blasting she's doing is with her advanced Shi'ar tech, which based on all the awesome gadgets the the X-Men have is some super advanced technology. And in case you didn't know, most of the technology the X-Men use is Shi'ar based and was gifted to them by Lilandra. The things she does for love, and how she does love her some Chuck. Looking at her overall stats, she is well above average overall. And with her high level of strength, fighting ability, and agility, she can hold her own in most combat situations. Luckily for her though, she has an Imperial Guard to back her up whenever she needs. And with her telepathic ability, however limited, still gives her the mental edge and makes her a formidable ruler. We get to see Lilandra at the height of her power in the X-Men 97 Life Death Part 2 episode, which I highly recommend checking out. And that reminds me, Cerebro, let him know.
Be sure to check out X-Men 97 Reactions with Talent. Don't forget to subscribe.
Definitely go check out my reaction videos. I reacted to the entire first season of X-Men 97, and it was awesome. And if you guys could, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of these videos. I'd appreciate the subs and any feedback you may have. That's all for this one. I'm Talent, the Eccentric Collector, reminding you, keep collecting, and until next time, Excelsior!